Hey guys. Well, springtime in Alabama means one thing. It means many things, but one thing it means is freaking bees. They just eat this wood up. I was trying to get into my doggone thing. I put light on it. My light up with. You can already see that they're been here before. There's some other holes. There's one right there. There's carpenter bees right there. Oops. Oh, hang on. Sorry, there we go. Two there. Oh, then I don't know why they can't just use the ones that I made last time. There's even one over here. This is an old one. Where is it? Right there. Boy. And they're over here at this tree that's blooming out. They were yesterday. Let's see if they're still up there. Oh yeah. See if I can get them on the camera. Not that many right now, but yesterday evening they were just. But that's what that was. That's not the whole point of the video this time around. I was going to show you. Actually washed this car and I finished up the interior on it. I still have to buy a few things from the junkyard, but I got the interior is about as clean as it will come, and it turned out good. I've got the mat back in here now. I'll lift it up and show you how good the carpet came out. Came out really clean. It's just, you know, surprising. I thought it would be worse than it was, but the seats came out good. They're clean. And back here, you know, same deal. Not perfect, but it's, you know, it's good enough. It's presentable. Nobody'd be afraid to ride in it now. And well, let's see, over here on the driver's side, carpet and the mat still got some grungy on it, but you know, this is not going to stay. I didn't go real OCD on this because this is not going to stay clean. That mat back there's got holes in it, so you know, this side over here I'm not expressly worried about keeping clean, you know, perfect, but I like the rest of it to look good, and it's come out good. And also I thought I would just kind of show you guys, y'all never had an older Honda excuse me, or an older Japanese car. They've got some, look at that, they've got some things that are neat about them and a little bit different from more modern cars. I thought I'd do just a little quick compare and contrast. Like my other car up there is a 99 Mazda, and I can tell you things that are similar that this car, being 13 years old, had, and that one didn't have, or that one and this one both have, or whatever. Just follow along, hopefully. But they both have cruise control, but instead of the controls being here to turn it on and off, like my Mazda, usually you had a master switch over here. It says cruise control. And then you just use this. This was a neat thing here because it's right on the steering wheel. It used to be cruise control was anywhere, man. I mean, it'd be on a stalk or something, you know, you just never knew where it was going to be in a car. And then of course it's got a clock. But they kind of went away from that. Normally now they put the clock in the radio, unless it's a very expensive car. And his instruments are just normal, just your usual stuff here. It's got a cruise control master lamp up there. It's got low fuel. And this is just a little diagram of the car here. It shows you when you have doors open, or you have a brake light out or headlight out or something like that. Of course you have headlights on the end of the on the end of the turn signal stalk, and I don't think that any car maker has come up with a better idea than that. They've tried, they've put them everywhere, they put them up here, here, here. Of course, you got just your normal stuff here, and where the radio and stereo goes, and heat and air conditioning. These are all push buttons. You got the vent, all that stuff. Resurrect, fresh, air conditioning. I don't know why that's a little loose. It must be just wear and tear on it. And of course, you got the fan off and on, temperature. You got vents. You got this thing here. This is kind of neat. This little pictogram of just shows you. I guess it turns them on and off there. I don't quite remember, but I think that's for vent, cool vent air. That's different. And it has something down here I didn't quite understand at first, and then did a little bit of research, and I know what it is now. Apparently this car has a power antenna, and this is called the half-mast switch. You push this down, or up, or whatever, I guess down. I haven't had it work yet because the antenna's broken off. But this lowers your antenna to half-mast. So the antenna's out here on the roof, but and I guess we go to a car wash or something. And there's a few little neat things here. This button here, let me back out some. That's your, of course, that's your instrument panel dimmer, and then this is your defrosting. This one over here, you see, it's got a little headlight thing on it with a little arrow. This is for the retractable headlights, the ones that flip up headlights. I guess you do that and they flip up. It's a manual flip up thing if you want to keep them up to wash them without having to keep the headlights on. That's pretty neat. A lot of thoughtful stuff in a car this old. You know, the fit and finish is excellent for being an 86. I mean, it's held together really well. Some things like these visors are coming apart and all that, but mainly, you know, the dash is not cracked at all, except for the dude broke it. But you know, it's just. And this thing I was struggling with on that other video, I was trying to lower and raise the steering wheel, and I knew this was it over here, but it's kind of strange to have this like this, but this is the way Honda did it. If I can show you, you got a little knob you pull out, straight out like this. It's spring loaded, and then you push down on that, and then that lets your steering wheel go up and down. And then when you've got it where you want it, you just pull it back up, right off of it, set it back where it goes. I know what the thinking was on that. Instead of it being just like there being preset notches like where the steering wheel goes, you know, with a little normal release type thing, it's got that's kind of infinitely adjustable, I guess. So, but yeah, got little courtesy lights there. It's got lock, unlock, main off and on. That's for your locks. It's kind of, that switch is not very good shape these days, but that's all available to junkyard if I need it. I'll show you something else too over on the other side. Just kind of illustrate to you how Honda got where they are today. One thing I noticed working on this carpet doesn't have a bit of wear on it anywhere. I mean, not over there, not here. I mean, this is tough carpet. And I was pulling out some of that old junky speaker wire, and I was up in here, and I pulled the carpet back, and I realized that this carpet has got a piece of Velcro, one side of the Velcro here, and then you can't really see it, but up in the back here, there's a corresponding piece of Velcro where that attaches to, so it keeps the carpet from moving around. And then in here, you see this glove box, even though it's got some parts broken out of it, but this glove box has got like a lining on it to keep all your stuff from getting damaged and things like that. And the new car doesn't have that, the Mazda doesn't, and it's even got a little pad stuck on it over here. See that? And then there's right up there's where it hits. So it's just to keep the glove box from rattling going down the road if it happens to vibrate a little bit. I mean, that's how Honda got a reputation for a good car, you know, doing things like that. It's a well-built car. And I was surprised to see this car had 13-inch wheels on it. I thought it had 14s. It's been so long since I've had a car with 13-inch tires on it. I guess I just didn't even recognize them anymore. Take a look at it. But this car, I think I touched on this on the other video. It's a 86, and this was when they started making Hondas in, I think it was Ohio. So this car is Ohio built car. And there's been some things, if you start reading into these web boards, they talk about cars, differences in cars built in Japan and built in Ohio, these Hondas. Now they say there's a few things that they perceive as not quite as good on these as the Japanese, the true Japanese one, but I don't know. It's sure nothing I'm going to worry about. Alright guys, I'm going to fix that wiper. That's not stripped, it's just somebody. There again, you know, you look in somebody's head and you try to think, what were they doing? You know, I don't know if there's something maybe wrong with the wipers or whatever, but I'll put that back down where it goes. It's got a little nut that holds on. So, alright. Next thing up is, since the engine seems to run okay, is I'm going to get this thing in there and get it, get this wheel and everything. I've got like 3 things to do, like right on this end of the car right here, like put an axle in and deal with that alternator and stuff like that. So I'll be doing that just all at one time, I suppose. Alright guys, well, that's it for now on this car. Just kind of hanging out, waiting to go to the next part on it. So, see ya.